Hello viewers, this is Just Fact Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news and now the news in details. Nigeria at the edge of the precipice. Danjuma and other groups says, this is the week of the 60th anniversary of Nigeria's independence. Ordinarily, we should roll out the drums in celebration on October 1st. But many Nigerians will ask if there is anything to celebrate. Why? Despite the nation's enormous potential in human and natural resources, she is beset by huge challenges, and they come in various forms: economic, political, security, ethnicity, nepotism, religious intolerance, corruption, and the rest. We cannot even agree on who we are or what we want to be. And many countries across the world who took their independence around the time we took ours on October 4th, 1960 from British colonialists have left us behind. Mention is frequently made today of the Haitian Tigers who reportedly took agricultural produce from Nigeria in the 60s, but today exporting finished products from the produce to us. We were able to feed ourselves in the past, First Republic, and exported the extra to earn foreign exchange. But today the reverse is the case. Things have got so bad that we are rated the poverty capital of the world. Part of the schemism in the system is that some self-determination groups, notably the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra and Yoruba One Voice, have scheduled different programs for Thursday. IPOB is mobilizing for a seat at home in the southeast to press for a separatist agenda for Igbo land, YYOV says it is holding rallies in 176 countries across the world in protest against the plight of the Yoruba of the Southwest and demands for Oduduwa Republic. Meanwhile, some regions groups are rooting for restructuring of the nation to achieve true federalism as practiced in the First Republic. In this piece, some worried eminent personalities try to diagnose the sorry state of things in Nigeria by looking into the past and projecting into the future. The personalities under the auspices of the National Christian Elder Forum include General Joshua Dongoyaro, Vice Chairman, Professor Joseph Otubu, Dr. Mrs. Kate, and Dr. Ayo Abifarin, General Zamani, Elder Moses, and the rest. But the eminent personalities, in an open letter to Nigerians born on October 4th, 1960, and signed on their behalf by the chairman, Elder Solomon Ashemota San, issued a warning: Nigeria is at the edge of the precipice. According to them, to reverse the trend, Nigerians need to understand how and why this country got to the edge of the precipice. Nigerians need to understand how and why the country got to the edge of the precipice, the eminent personalities wrote. They spoke about how the nation made the wrong turn, the mistakes of the past, and how to reinvent Nigeria, while stressing that the Buhari administration is using colonial strategies to tackle the nation's problems. They also called for a genuine Truth and Reconciliation Commission. NCEF is drawing the attention of Nigerians especially to the fact that we need to research more into our colonial past, 1914 to 1960. Thereafter, 6 years of the independence, 1960 to 1966, and finally 1966 to 2020. The group said in its opening statement, this can be classified as the period of colonialism, especially the double mandate of Lugard and the statement by Keg Grenny concerning North and South expatriates working in Nigeria. One is reminded of the quip about the mutual hostility and regional loyalty of the administrative staff of the northern and southern provinces up to 1939. If all Nigerians had withdrawn from the country, there would have been a civil war between the two groups of Europeans. According to the Christian elders, in 1954, the civil services were formally reorganized and personnel were no longer recruited to the nominal Nigerian service. Previously, of course, there had been a growing tendency to contain postings, especially of the administrative service in a given region for obvious reasons of administrative efficiency, acquiring true fluency in the local vernacular and a pool of continuity, though officers who had worked long in the Emirates were generally given a subsequent posting to the very different administrative atmospheres of the Middle Belt shift on. NCEF is convinced that Nigerians are yet to shed the yoke placed on the country by its colonial masters, saying initially it was Muslim North and Christian South, but today it is Muslims and Christians, thus blurring the geographical division of North and South. Nigerians need to investigate our past more critically than we have hitherto done, the group said. Laying the foundation for today's disunity, NCEF went down memory lane, insisting that the period between 1960 and 1966 critically needs to be investigated. Why was it, we ask, that the first act passed by the Federal Parliament of Nigeria was the Emergency Act No. 1 of 1961, it said. Before the then Dr. Ajayi, the Solicitor General of Western Region then, had interpreted the purport and effort of Section 65 of the Independence Constitution, Instrument Number 1652 to 1960, which was issued by Her Majesty the Queen in Council in England and published both in England and in Nigeria in its subsection 1(4), comprising total of less than 30 lines. In its subsection 1, it states that the Federal Parliament may at any time make such laws for Nigeria or parts thereof, with respect to matters not included in the executive legislative list or the concurrent legislative list, as may appear to Parliament to be necessary or expedient for the purpose of maintaining or securing a period of emergency. Section 3 defined period of emergency, and as Ajayi wrote, I was rather curious at the time as to what could have prompted the government of Western Nigeria so soon after the attainment of national independence in 1960 to require from me a legal opinion in the extent and limit of the emergency powers provisions in the Independence Constitution. Upon further inquiry by me, the late Chief Hess Igbadaro, then the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, informed me that they had heard rumors that the federal government, to which their party, the Action Group, formed and constituted the official opposition in the federal parliament, was planning to create a situation where they would be able to declare that a state of emergency existed in Western Nigeria and proceed to dismiss the governor of the region, dissolve its government and houses of assembly and chiefs, and then govern the region directly through federal appointed functionaries. Well, so viewers, what do you think about this? What is your own take? The reality is that may God help us in this country. And the major problem that we have in Nigeria are the Fulani people. Their sense of insecurity, the greed, and so many things. Illusionary quest for even dominations of other component units, and the rest. So this is to tell that these people, they are our biggest problem. And I just believe that this is the time to take action and stop the talk and take action. May God help us. These Muslim Fulanis are not, they don't know what they are doing at all. They want to take charge by all means. But God will not give them the chance to be like that. In the first place, what are we even celebrating? When Nigerians are not happy. When people are being killed by bandits and kidnappers every time. What is the essence of this celebration? So viewers, what do you think? Kindly drop your comments. Add the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will definitely be the first person to watch our latest news anytime, any day. Thank you so much for always being there for us at all time. Thank you. Stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important to you. Hear me. Bye.